Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video today. We are going to begin the first half of our week with Kamala Harris splitting up in the beginning of the week. We'll be doing Kamala Harris videos today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, and we'll be doing Ron DeSantis videos the rest of the week up until Saturday. First prediction will be Kamala Harris and Ron DeSantis. Tomorrow, I may be doing a Kamala Harris versus Josh Hawley video. I'm not entirely sure. You could even consider Donald Trump. Because I did that about over a week ago, so I may want to update that, given recent developments in Russia, of course. So yeah, I got a few options that I'll be doing for the rest of the week, but we'll start off with a Kamala Harris versus Ron DeSantis video. Before I begin, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are 3 subscribers away from 450 and 53 away from 500 subscribers. I cannot wait until we hit 500. That's going to be an incredibly big moment for the channel, and I really appreciate everybody for subscribing to the channel. Anyway, let's get right into our safe Kamala Harris states. I'm actually not going to include Washington. At the moment, as I've repeatedly said, Kamala Harris has been very struggling as a candidate, as well as Joe Biden and the Democrats. They seemingly are not doing well nationwide. I know we're heading into a red wave year, and that could be affecting things. However, as I always say, I judge my election predictions based off of the current state of the country. I can't predict how things will be in 3 years' time. But at the moment, Kamala Harris's approval is most likely in the high 20s, low 30s, possibly even worse than that. We've seen polls show worse than that. General election would not be good for her in any way. Washington would go below 15. Oregon would go below 15. Illinois, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware. She's very unpopular among independents. She's unpopular among Hispanics. Slight popularity among black people, but that's not even that strong. And she's just, in my mind, a very poor candidate for the Democrats. I don't particularly see her doing well. And in my mind, I see DeSantis being a pretty good candidate. I'm going to put Washington as a likely Harris state. I'll put Illinois as likely Harris. I will also put the state of Delaware as likely for Kamala Harris. However, Connecticut and New Jersey, I'm not going to include as likely for Kamala Harris. Likely DeSantis. These will be a few. This will be Iowa, Ohio, Florida, Texas. These are the usual likely states. And Maine second. And they will all go for Ron DeSantis by likely margins. I still see him being able to do fairly well there. Oregon will be lean Harris, as well as Colorado, Connecticut, New Jersey. All will lean in favor of Kamala Harris. Minnesota still could lean in favor of her, going 1 to 2 points. However, it will narrow up significantly. And I just don't see her having that much of a good appeal in Minnesota. So that brings her to 201 electoral votes among lean states. DeSantis would lean North Carolina in his favor. He'd lean Georgia. He would lean Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Nevada, all in his favor, getting 297 electoral votes and massive wins in those states for him. I also will give him Maine second by a lean margin, getting him up to 298 electoral votes. Tilt Kamala Harris races. She will tilt Maine's at-large district in her favor, as well as New Hampshire. Republicans are losing a significant amount of traction in that Northeast, and I still think Kamala Harris would tilt that in her favor. She'd also tilt Virginia in her favor. DeSantis would be able to tilt Michigan in his favor, as well as the state of New Mexico. I see a drastic Hispanic shift in that state, and I think that DeSantis would be able to possibly pick it up. You do see massive shifts depending on the candidates, and also, we're looking at the demographic shifts across the country, and Hispanics are massively turning Republican. 66% of Hispanics disapprove of Joe Biden's job performance, and even more disapprove of Kamala Harris's job performance. So I do not see her being a good contender, especially against somebody like Ron DeSantis. Republicans at the moment seemingly do have a pretty strong bench compared to Democrats. So I give DeSantis a pretty solid victory over Vice President Harris, 318 electoral votes, Governor DeSantis to 220 electoral votes. Please let me know what you think of my prediction in the comments below, what you would change, what you would keep the same. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and stay tuned for an awesome week this week. Have a great day.